So I'm going to show you how to set up and run an Angular project. So you're going to need Node.js, so I'm going to go through the install as that's required to run Angular. So the first thing I'm going to do is open the web browser. I'm going to use Google Chrome. Type in the search node.js and then go to the website. It should be the first link. Click the Get Node.js button. Click the Windows Installer button. Open up the Node installer. So all you have to do is press the next and install buttons through the steps. Next, accept the terms, click next, 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 install, and finally click the finish button. Back on Google, type in Angular. So the website should be the first link, so if you click it. So on the website, if you go to the left hand menu, click the docs link. Then in the second menu, click the installation. So on the page, if you scroll down to the section Install Angular CLI, so you can just copy this code by clicking the copy icon. So go to the bottom taskbar and click the Start Windows button. Type in the search CMD and click the open to open up command prompt. So left click to paste that code and then hit the enter key to run the command. After that command has run, if you type in ng, so ng is not recognized, so we're going to need to add in our environment variable in order to get this working. So type in cpm config get prefix and hit the enter key. So what you're going to do is copy this path. So highlight it, hold down the left control key and then press the C key. Click on the Windows Start button, type in the search environment. You want the edit system environment variable, so open that. In the system properties window, click the environment variables button at the bottom. Select path and then click the edit button. Click the new button to add a new entry. Hold down the left control button and then press V to paste and hit the enter key. You can see we've added that path as an environment variable. Press the OK button in that window and then press the OK in this window. Press OK in System Properties to close. So close the command prompt and reopen it again. So if you type in ng, you can see there's no error, that means it's working. Type in ng-help. You'll get a list of all the ng commands that you can use. So now we're going to use the ng tool to create a new Angular project. So type in ng new, and I'm going to name this project Angular-project. Hit the enter key. So you're going to get asked a series of questions. Would I like to share usage data with the Angular team? So I'm going to say no. So press the N key and then hit enter. I'm going to use the default option CSS. So press the enter key. So I'm not going to add server-side rendering or static-site generation, so I'm going to type N for no and hit enter. I'm not going to create a zoneless application, so press N for no, press enter. So do I want to use an AR tool, so I'm going to press the enter key for none. Okay, so that took a minute or so to run, so after that the project should be created. By the way, you can ignore this text, this is related to Git. So close the command prompt, open up the Visual Studio application. So left click the open folder option or click file, open folder. So go to the location where you created the project. For me it will be my user account. Left click the Angular project, then click the select folder button. You'll see the Angular project loads up in Visual Studio Code. You can see all the files and folders here. If I open up the src folder, and also the app folder, these will be the files that it will use to code Angular. So we need to open up the terminal in Visual Studio Code, so you can do that by clicking View and then Terminal. So the terminal will use PowerShell by default. We want to switch that to command prompt. Click the arrow and then click command prompt. So now we want to run the Angular project, so you could do that by using npm start, the enter key. You'll be presented with a localhost link, so hold down left control key and then left click the link to open it in the browser. And you're going to see your Angular application is running in the browser. So here it is right here, you can see the project name. So I'm going to show you how to edit some code for this Angular project. So go back to Visual Studio Code, open up the src folder, and then the app folder, open up the app.html file. So I've gone to the part of the file that shows the text. So I'm going to change this congratulations text. So highlight that. This is my brand new Angular project. Hold down the left control key and then press the S key to save the file. If you go back to the browser, you can see that that change has been applied. Because we're running that command in the terminal, any changes you make will automatically apply to the page in the browser. Leave a comment below if you have any queries or any issues, and thanks for watching.